Joining me now is the man, the myth, the legend, Cedric Maxwell, Celtics radio analyst, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Rondo, he's back.
Yes, indeed. Celtics wrap up the regular season. Now it's playoff time.
Yeah.
Playoff time.
Yeah, excited about it. I think that, given the opportunities they have, this is a really good team. I'm excited about where they're at. Health is the only thing that concerns me.
Before we even get to health, are they better than last year?
Yes, better than last year because I think they've been there before. Mentally, I think
more
they're
experience.
better. More experience. They've been there. They've done that. They've already had the T-shirt. So now it's just getting everybody else on the same page.
You mentioned health. Let's start with Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Okay? He's got knee issues. Do you need him the first round, or do you rest him the first round? Celtics are going to play what, the Hawks or the Magic?
Well, I think what they're saying right now, Steve, is they don't know if it's a bone bruise. They don't know if you rest them, if it heals or not, how long it takes to heal a bone bruise. I watched him a couple of games before. One, I saw him moving really well. Then another time, he wasn't moving as well. And I think I look at him and say, I've said this before, Jayson Tatum is the dream. Brown is a straw. So you need those two guys together fundamentally to be a really good team.
But let's go back to last year because the Celtics won it all without Porzingis.
Yep.
Okay, so are they smart to rest him? You've been in this situation before, right? Let's go back to 1985, shall we? Because I want to go back. Because it was playoff time, right? And you were hurt, and you needed a rest.
But back then, it's a whole different ball game, Steve.
Yeah, well, you doing this?
Yeah, they were playing.
I'm just going.
I was at the circus. I was at the circus. They were giving me peanuts. This Jaylen Brown is a commodity that you have to have.
Ron,
you have to rest that commodity.
MVP, man.
But you still
you MVP.
Yeah, absolutely. But you still have to rest that commodity and make sure he's good. I think.
What do you say? Medicine's different today.
Yeah, medicine's really different today, Steve. It starts with a long line of zeros behind some numbers. So I think that's really a different look.
Different look.
Yes.
All right. So if he's ready, play him.
Yes. I think if he's ready, play him. If there is something fundamentally wrong with him, I think they will sit him for a while. But do you need him to win a championship? Yes, you do.
Yeah, but can you in the first round? You can get by. If
you could, I think that would be great. But what I think about is timing.
Okay.
Timing, getting everybody on the same page. You can have the best team in the world, the best musicians in the world. If they haven't been together, their timing is off, and sometimes that creates problems. So I would love to have them back.
Let's look at the other side, because sometimes when a guy's out, they even play better.
In the short term, you can lose a superstar and not be without that guy and then just play really well.
Right.
But in the long term, in the long stretch to win a championship, you're going to need Brown. You're going to need Tatum. You're going to need Porzingis. You're going to need all hands on deck to win another championship.
Back-to-back 61 seasons. That's saying something, isn't it?
Saying Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought him up.
Joe Mazzulla.
He's averaging 61 seasons. Joe Mazzulla, Celtics head coach, is averaging 61 seasons.
But, let me just tell you the difference. He's not like Terry Francona. Everybody loves him. He's not like Doc Rivers. Everybody loves him. He is antagonistic with the press. And because of that, he rallies his troops together like nobody has in a long time, and they love playing for this guy. And he will get on their butts. He will get on them. But
that's what they need.
Yeah, and absolutely. But coaches in our little circle here, everybody loved Terry Francona, right? Couldn't do wrong. Tito couldn't do wrong. I mean, Doc Rivers, what? Doc, what's going on? Yeah, Doc, how you doing, Doc?
Joe Mazzulla?
Well, not so much. I wouldn't go there like that. Joe Mazzulla understands that in order for this team to be good and to be great, they're going to have to be consistent and they're going to have to play on the defensive end. And if they're healthy, I think they have an excellent opportunity to do something that, not like other teams. The biggest thing about this, Steve, they're going to fly under the radar. Although they're the world champions, they're going to fly under the radar because people right now are looking at Cleveland and they're looking at OKC. And because of that, the Celtics don't have all the pressure on them like they did as a
champs fly under the radar.
It's just like that because of the records. Everybody looks at right now OKC and say, "Oh my God, this is the best team ever." They won all these games. And look at Cleveland. Cleveland had 5 more wins than the Celtics. So under the radar, quietly under the radar.
Magic or Hawks, who's tougher?
The Hawks defensively, I think because they're a little bit more bigger in the paint, they hurt the Celtics, rebound the basketball. I think they give them a few more problems. But what I like about Orlando is the fact I think they play a little harder and they're a little bit more consistent.
Speaking about playing harder, the chip on Jayson Tatum's shoulder, does it need to be wiped off? I mean, is he going to come with even more firepower this year?
I think he does. I think that he takes it, in stride, and he says, look, everybody's counting him out. Nobody wants him to do well. All these people, all these naysayers. But I think I've talked to him before. I said, why do you have so many haters? He said, I don't know. I don't know.
I thought he's handled himself
yeah,
extremely
and
well.
he has.
Well.
And he is, and again, because he is not that top player, I think that people look at him going under the radar. He only has gotten better this year.
No question.
And that's the scary part, that he's only going to get better as long as he's around here. He gets better.
Brad Stevens, phenomenal job.
Absolutely.
Absolutely phenomenal. He's just a mastermind of keeping a team that if people want to play here, people want to make sure that they stay together. It's so much fun to watch this team. So I have one tip I have to Brad Stevens. Okay, hey. What is this?
That's the book.
That's the book.
That's the book.
Been a Year.
Been a year.
Yeah.
That's it.
Written by Cedric Maxwell.
I got my next book. This is the second one. Pulitzer Prizer.
There you go.
Surprise, I'll say. Pulitzer Prize, that's what I'll say.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I enjoy writing books about the Celtics and tradition. There are things about Brown. There's Tatum in there, stories that I've told. Even the story, the first book I had, the story I told about me, you, and when my tonsils came out.
That made the book.
Yeah, that made the last book. This one right here might not have got that far.
Understand.
Yeah.
And you know what? Will there be a sequel to this one?
Who knows? See, when
they get it done?
When you start making money and they win, I'm on that bandwagon. I'm going right along.
And you get another ring.
Tell me about it.
There you go.
I'm what they call. I'm the bus rider right now. not the bus driver. I'm the bus rider. Rondo, my man.
Good stuff, man.